ReAlpha hit it out of the park. And, and in full disclosure, I knew there was some good news coming out.
Yeah.
Because we're working on some stuff outside the studio with them about messaging and stuff. And next thing you know, this morning, ReAlpha puts out a press release reporting fourth quarter and full year 2025 results of $4.5 million, up 376%. And this is without Tom Kutzman, their new CFO.
Mike Logozzo, is CEO of ReAlpha Tech Corporation, ticker symbol AIRE. And as Sully just said, their brand new CFO, Tom Kutzman, along for the ride today, making his debut appearance on the Big Biz Show.
Hey, Tom, do you roll into that when you see that and say, yeah, I could do better than that, as you sniff and, get the sniff of superiority? Yeah, watch what happens next year. Does that give you, or are you just proud of the fact you're with a good company?
Well, you always want to be with a great company, and it's nice to step in with some tailwinds behind you. And once Jerome Powell's out of the way at the Fed, we'll probably have even more tailwinds behind us.
Mike, Tom, is it a situation where was this just an instant sell on their part for you to jump on board with them?
I joined the company through the acquisition of Preview, the digital home buying platform that I was building with my previous co-founder, and it was just a natural complement. We were building a great real estate first focused platform, and ReAlpha had an integrated platform as well as the strength in the mortgage. So it was just a natural complement to put those puzzle pieces together. So that's what excited me about the deal when we joined, and that's what excited me, our investors, to vote for the deal. Consider myself very fortunate 3 months in to be trusted with an important seat like the CFO role.
Well, it's working, and I think based upon some of the media requests we're getting from Mike, that the topic itself, the way mortgage business has changed and is changing, is pretty robust. Do we have Mike Logozzo? Mike Logozzo is also with us, CEO of ReAlpha Tech, and the bottom line, Mike, is this is not just a regular press release. This is 376%. 10% is great. 376% is going to shake the walls once this thing goes out, across, and it takes a few days for that to happen. But long story short, this resolves everything from whatever investment highlights you've had in the past to now they're doing what they said they're going to do, and all of those home buying pain points suddenly go away for the users because they're obviously using you guys, and it's working.
Yeah, thanks again for having me on. Sully, you hit the nail on the head. This was definitely a foundational year for us. And actually, it's borderline foundation, and we're starting the flywheel effect. And the fact that we're going into home buying season, we are super excited, to go into home buying season and hopefully get some additional tailwinds behind us. Given the growth that we had, for 2025, knowing that we have what we have in front of us for 2026, the team is just totally stoked right now.
It's, what's interesting too is you're considered an AI company, and that can mean a lot of things. We see it's obviously a buzzword, but you guys have been sort of first in show in that for the last year or so. Talk about what the AI portion of this is and why it's helping.
So I always like to say that we've been an AI company first. And the asset class that we're playing in is real estate, and particularly residential real estate. So what we've done, for people who may not know what ReAlpha does, is we have basically a fully integrated home buying platform that brings in basically the search component, the realty, the mortgage, and the title. We wrap it with basically an AI concierge to help you through the process. But we do have humans all throughout the process as well. But what we've done is we've also kind of given them AI capabilities to have on their back office, on their laptops, just to make the whole process as frictionless as possible for the customer and ultimately try to speed up the transaction as well.
What's interesting here is there is a strategic roadmap to drive growth, and part of that was that acquisition. Part of it's got to be operational too, correct? It can't just be acquisition. You have to have operational experience and bulletproof operations to make that happen. Are you continuing to improve that along the way?
We will. So Preview, obviously brought in immense operational expertise in the realty space. And, we signed a definitive agreement to acquire InstaMortgage in December. We're kind of going through the final regulatory phases of that. And, InstaMortgage will do the same thing on the mortgage front. We already have ReAlpha Realty, which has already put a very strong operational backbone from a realty brokerage standpoint. But InstaMortgage will bring in an actual lender on top of the brokerage. So we're allowed to go a little bit deeper now in mortgage. Basically, again, helps make it a more frictionless process for the customer, gives us higher margins as well on the transaction.
Mike Logozzo is the CEO, Tom Kutzman, CFO of ReAlpha Tech Corporation, ticker symbol AIRE.
Hey, Mike or Tom, I'm not sure who this question would be for, but my ears perked up when I heard rebate. So could you talk a little bit about the rebate program that you
I think you
offer?
actually asked about it last.
I think I did, but I need more. I'm very curious.
Yeah. The rebates, that's good for CFOs to talk about. I'll let Tom, you can go ahead and talk about that. And Preview actually was a rebate realty company when we acquired them. So that actually was a great cultural fit right out of the gate there.
Tom, jump on that for us, because I'm wondering where a rebate would come in in the cycle here. And if you're offering rebates, that's a real cost, and yet still we're seeing an big increase in year-over-year revenue. So talk about that for a bit.
Yeah, I think the key component is when you look at housing in America right now, if you're trying to buy your first home, affordability is the biggest pain point for most folks. So taking a savings-oriented approach to real estate brokerage really helps aspirational home buyers either buy sooner or keep more money in their pocket when they are purchasing. And the way our rebate program works, and this was one of the, again, one of the ethoses of why this culturally was a great fit when we brought the companies together, was the fact that you can save up to 1% when you purchase a home with real estate, and you get an additional up to 0.5% when you use us for mortgage as well. So there's a bundling benefit of using multiple services that are integrated. So you save up to 1.5% when you purchase a home through ReAlpha.
Tom, you got to come out with Mike when we do our full ReAlpha show here when he's in San Diego.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks.
Weather's getting good. Mike Logozzo, CEO, ReAlpha Tech Corporation. Tom Kutzman, CFO, their ticker symbol AIRE.